Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at Leveljump's channel. We're once again sitting here with Mitch. And Mitch, last time I talked to you was 2021, sitting here in 2022. Glad you could join us and glad everyone could follow us into the new year. There's been a lot of developments. How are you holding up?
I'm doing great, Michael. Thanks for chatting today. It's been really busy. As you've seen, we've had some press releases over the holidays, so certainly Happy New Year to everybody. And we're hitting the ground running for the new year. There's a lot to be done and the work never stops.
Wonderful. Well, before we dive into the general plans for the new year, let's dive into the press releases a little bit deeper. So first and foremost, you guys were granted approval for a license transfer of your independent health facilities to you guys. So this is one of three that are coming. Tell us what doors this opens and tell us the timeline for the other two.
Yes, it's great that we got that. It came a couple of weeks before we were expecting it. So viewers might recall there's 3 centers that we're acquiring, and 2 are done via a share purchase agreement, and the other one is more of an asset purchase agreement. So the way the Ministry of Health here in Ontario, it's kind of 2 different people that will look at it and kind of go through the process. So the one that's an asset purchase, that one got approved. And we're told that it's not going to be much longer until the other 2 are approved, which puts us on our timeline that, at some point in late January, early February, that we're going to be able to proceed with closing on these acquisitions, because for us, we treat it all as one. And as we've spoken about before, it's certainly big news, and we're looking forward to getting our hands in there and taking over these clinics.
Wonderful. Yeah. So just give people the highlight of the next steps from there.
Yeah, so we're gonna right now as we've announced before, we have the bank financing in place. We have the capital all lined up, so we're happy about that. Feel comfortable. It's a great sign to shareholders that, without even going to the market, that we have that. So it's great, and we're just waiting on these ministry approvals and a couple other final things that we have to settle up to close, get everything done for closing. Once we close, we'll take those over, and they'll start showing up and be reflective in our financials and revenue for Q1, hopefully, because that's when we'll be closing later this quarter. And then we'll be doing the hard work. Really, this is the easy part. The hard work is when we get in there. We want to say, hey, how do we increase revenue? How do we reach out to the communities there? They're both in growing communities, the 3 centers. So how do we expand from there? And we have a lot of plans and ideas, and we're certainly looking forward to doing that.
Wonderful, wonderful. And yeah, you guys were really busy during the holidays. Another thing you guys announced is you acquired an additional 7.82% of Real-Time Medical, pushing you guys almost to 25% altogether. So tell us what's going to happen next there this year.
Yeah, that was really exciting for us to be able to acquire more. We've spoken about it a little bit. This is our competitor before now. Now we're a shareholder in that company, so it really aligns all our interest. We'd like to acquire more of it, so we've reached out to shareholders of the company, and they like the vision of Leveljump, because instead of just being a shareholder in Real-Time, they're now a shareholder of Leveljump. And that gives them opportunity because they're getting access to also this benefit of CTS, the centers we're acquiring. We've spoken about our other acquisitions down in the States that we're looking to close later this quarter. So it's really a win-win situation for everybody. And we're just going to keep pushing along and see how much we acquire, and keep having talks and discussions with the Real-Time management as that process goes along.
Wonderful, Mitchell. Is there anything else you think people need to know about what's going to happen in 2022 with you guys?
I think we've set ourselves up for success, for a lot of great news coming. I invite all the viewers to watch. We have the centers that we want to close on, the Real-Time. I think we also announced with Shaw Lens that we're going to acquire a couple more % of that, and we keep working on that. There's a great opportunity there for the company and for our shareholders. And of course, the whole telehospital down in the States, as we mentioned before, we've signed those definitive agreements, and we're working on towards the close now and how that's going to look. So I think it's just an exciting time, and certainly for the shareholders who are in our company, it's fantastic. And those maybe that have been watching it, we invite you to go back and look at all the videos and see our story, because I think it's been very succinct and consistent as to where we want to go and where we are, and you can see everything playing out. So I think 2022 is just going to be a great year for investors of Leveljump.
Wonderful. Very, very well said, Mitch. If you guys go back, you can watch as the vision unfolded, all the milestones that have been hit, and hopefully continue following us into the future. But for now, Mitch, thank you for joining, and thank you everyone for watching, and have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Michael. Take care.